2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker against DiVincenzo. For three, Bridges. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And Brett with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Paul. He had a nice open look right there.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to DiVincenzo. Inside. Lopez kicks to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
That's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
DiVincenzo against Booker. To end the run. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. To the inside. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Bucks with possession here. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Ball against Holiday. Ball outside. And he drives in over Holiday. Here's Ayton. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
On offense here, the Bucks. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Bridges covering. They grab their own miss. Lopez passes to Giannis. Fires the three. Middleton can't get it to go. Suns trail by 12. To the middle. Crowder finds Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Outside Holiday. 41 seconds left in the first. Middleton on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Paul. The rebound by Middleton.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Over Paul. Lopez, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bucks lead by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the upper.
I'm more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And
not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. In forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Bridges against Middleton. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Middleton's got 11.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And here are the Suns now. And watching former Villanova star Dante DiVincenzo, he plays with such energy.
Well, I think Coach Budenholzer did a really good job with Dante in telling him the way that you're going to get on the floor is to be active on defense. And once you do that and you start earning minutes, the offense will come. And that's how Dante has gained this kind of confidence.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Ayton against Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. And stolen by Ayton. Bridges left side. And Phoenix with another turnover here. In the second quarter, held scoreless. 1:51 left now here in the second. And here's Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Antetokounmpo looking it over. From deep. Knocks it loose. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about Jrue there, showing a little bit more range from downtown.
And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Double team on Holiday. Off target from outside. Suns trail by 20. Here's Paul. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Lopez passes to Middleton, and at last they get one to fall. Middleton's got 13 points. Paul kicks to Crowder. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in.
Don't see that much from Crowder, off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday with the 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Booker.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Holiday. Middleton for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him. just a little bit.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kaminsky in at the four-man position. Hill with it. Over in the corner, Allen. Outside Hill. From the arc. Second chance effort. And Portis with the layup. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And stolen by Portis. From deep. Mora can't get it to go. Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch five, if they play small, he's able to knock down three.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Bounce pass from Shamet. Now McGee. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around between teams, but as you said, the shooting has been there.
The shooting has been there, and that's what he came in to the NBA as, a great rebounder, but a great scorer coming in. And now he's finding more confidence in being able to step to the three-point line and let it rip.
Down low. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. He's looking for Portis and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Payne passes to McGee. Shamet on the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Hill passes to Nora. It's Allen on the wing. Shoots over Shamet. Allen's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Shamet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Outside Hill. Shoots. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here is Hill. Payne covering. Hill up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Deflects the pass. Payne looking around. Pass to McGee. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Back to Payne. Jacks up a three. They get it back. Kaminsky kicks to Payne. Another shot. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 11 in the bucket from Kaminsky.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet.
First team.
That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Hill. Payne covering. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. 41 seconds left in the third. Now Now the pass to Noro. 6 to shoot. Hill passes to Allen. And again, unable to change momentum here. Stolen to the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by McGee. Shamet, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hill passes to Portis. Over in the corner, Allen. He got it up, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bucks ahead, up 9. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 22 is their biggest lead. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. George Hill out there with Allen. And it's Ojale in at the 4 spot. Here's Paul. He kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Middleton right side. Here's Giannis. Yep, that one goes. And it's 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Bridges outside. Here's Ayton, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Back to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. 5 to shoot to the middle and to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. Trying to get open is Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Back to Lopez. Holiday against Crowder. Middleton for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. And now the Suns, a fast break. Crowder with the ball. And Paul gets it to go in.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Holiday, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 13. Paul passes to Booker. He feeds it to Ayton. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
And you know what? The double team there, that quick hitter, threw him for a loop there and forced the turnover.
Back to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. Here's DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. And to Kumbo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chris Middleton.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 17-footer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Crowder. Giannis, no good. Paul for 3. It counts.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jump.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
On the floor
And
thank you, Kevin.
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. 5 on the clock. Defended by DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, they're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
Now Leonard. After Chris Middleton missed from long range.
He is a strong finisher with momentum behind him. You will see Leonard lose his touch or balance on his drive.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over. And Giannis throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And you see the body control. Morris taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
For 3, Middleton, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Inside from 6 feet. Beyond the arc. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Holiday against Jackson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. T right on him. They get it back. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Stolen by Zubac.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
George, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Right side Holiday. To the paint. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
George with no one around. And that one's on target from the wing.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the three ball is good. Middleton's got 6.
Boy, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
In the corner, George with it. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Down low, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Milwaukee ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Middleton outside. Right side out of the Kumbo. The kick out to Holiday over Jackson. A clear look here for Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Lopez. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Persistence pays for Giannis. They're using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Now, here's George. Nobody near Leonard. No good again that time. Middleton for 3. Kept alive.
Boy, such good instincts and agility. Makes Holiday really dangerous on the offensive glass. That time he fought to keep the play alive and got the bucket.
Here's George going inside, and George with the stuff.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media.
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard position, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Clippers trail by 5. Jackson looking around to the middle. Kicks it out to Leonard. For the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got 8.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside. Outside Leonard, just 5 to shoot. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against George. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. He's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Leonard. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Lopez with the steal. Middleton with it. Leonard picks him up. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Good on the triple. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Covered by Giannis. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lopez right side. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Giannis. Driving inside. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kennard, the pass to man. He feeds it to Batum. Trying to end the drought, and the layup is up and in. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bucks.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Bledsoe passes to man, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
So good to see Bledsoe setting up guys like that. I mean, especially when they're wide open and they've got the better shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Holiday against Bledsoe. Now Kennard. And another 3 for the Clippers. Here's DiVincenzo. And no good in the last second attempt this time. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 14 points and 4 assists. It was a... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Ibaka. And there's Bledsoe. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the small forward. The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Portis.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Clippers trail by 5. Bledsoe right side. Down low. Here's Batum. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
It's been a work in progress for Bledsoe, developing his passing skills over time, working on becoming better at orchestrating the offense. Outside Hill.
Takes a 3. Headshot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Kennard with the ball. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Bledsoe passes to man. Knocked loose. For the tie. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Nwora, the pass to Allen. Here's Nwora. Hits it from three-point range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Kennard on the wing. Left side, Batum. 6 to shoot. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you know these guys love answering back with a 3 of their own. Tit for tat or tay-to-tay. These guys love a duel.
Ogilvy kicks to Allen. Hill against Bledsoe. Nobody near Allen. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Batum dishes to Ibaka. Back to Batum. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Allen passes to Portis. And the basket is good. And the Bucks lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. Feeds to Batum.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Ogilvy. No points in the game yet for him. Nwora. That's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. Here's the pass to man. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's man. And the Clippers miss again. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Outside Hill. Right wing. And a wide open look for Portis. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Great
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Mann. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe. It's back to Hill. Allen passes to Hill. Inside. Here's Portis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Portis has got 5 points so far.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Down low. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's 12 points for Leonard.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Hill passes to Portis. The kick out to Hill. Back to Portis. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Come on.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Hill is out there with Allen. And it's Nora in at the 3. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The 3 buries it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bucks. Outside Leonard. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jackson dishes to George. And here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez with the steal.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
And to Tacumbo.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And here's Leonard from 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the paint, and Antetokounmpo with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 14. It's George on the wing. Back to Jackson. Leonard on the wing, defended by Middleton. The 3 from George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
To the middle. Looking to end the run. Jackson finds George. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. From 15 feet away, Middleton can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by DiVincenzo. From outside the arc, offensive rebound Bucks. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Back to Holiday from deep three-point range, and Giannis throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
The shot by George, no good. Milwaukee's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
LA basketball.
They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Jackson gets the bucket. Milwaukee with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 17.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Zubac, open and close and nails it.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Holiday looking for an opening. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. We are nearly...
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. Certainly, Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, the guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Jackson. Defended by Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson passes to Zubats over Paul. And that one is good from Zubats. Zubats has got the game going here with the first basket for Los Angeles.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. Five on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. Here's the 3. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pulls it up. Bridges misses.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's George. And it's off from three-point range. Crowder with it. George picks him up. Booker against Jackson. And the wide open shot from Crowder. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And the pass to George. Here's Zubats. And there's the feed to George. And it's George finishing it off.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
Bounce pass from Paul. Outside Crowder. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the right block. They get it again. The Clippers in the lead. The 3 from George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 5 now.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Bridges dishes to Booker. It's up a 3. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it.
Challenges the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
It's tipped. Defended by Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on 8.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Bridges outside. Ayton trying to break free. And finally drops after rolling around the rim.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Leonard inside. He's against Bridges. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Thank you.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
George looking over the floor. Leonard on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Jackson against Booker. Paul with the 3. And Booker kicks to Paul. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. He's certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 5. Passes it to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got 5 points so far. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
That's a jump ball.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Zubac finds Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. He logs up the alley for pass. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Bridges misses. So it's the Clippers now. Here's Leonard, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And if Kawhi's going to do this, add the sizzle to the steak, he is going to be unstoppable.
And Kawhi, one of the top players in the league. The question for many is if he's in the top 3 or not.
I don't know, GA. I think it's pretty hard to name more than 3 players who are definitively better than Kawhi. I'll say this, he's an elite talent.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Left side, Leonard. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Here's Paul. Booker with it. Outside Crowder. Pass to Paul. Ayton kicks to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Paul missing again. Clippers leading by 4. He's covered by 8. Outside for Jackson.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Paul dishes to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Bridges, and the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Crowder the pass to Booker. Bridges up top. Leonard with the steal. Defended by Bridges. Feeds to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Ball against Jackson. Stolen by Zubac. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Leonard with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Crowder. Booker looking around. Back to Crowder. George with the ball. Bridges covering. George passes to Leonard. That ball, nice speed that time from Jordan. And it's 9 points for Leonard.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that'll do it for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Payne dishes to Johnson. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
To the middle. Here's McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
6 to shoot. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Substitution for your Clippers.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Payne. No good with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Kennard finds Batum. Left side, Ibaka. Stolen by McGee. Johnson inside. Pass to Payne. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shoots it up. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
McGee against Ibaka. He feeds it to Batum. And here is Kaminsky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shamet kicks to Kaminsky. Now, here's Shamet. Defended by Batum. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Kaminsky.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Bledsoe passes to Kennard. Right side, Batum. Tries again. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. There's the drive. And with the rebound. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Los Angeles. Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Suns basketball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the drive. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Off the inbound pass, and the slam dunk by McGee. Clippers leading by 11.
You know, Serge Ibaka, not the player he used to be, but he still has great touch on his shot. Doesn't have that same explosive step, but he's still good.
Now, here's Batum. He's covered by Shamet. Kennard's shot is off. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Suns trail by 11.
And when he was younger, Ibaka was one of the more athletic players in our league.
Totally agree, and we have to give credit to Ibaka for adjusting his game. He's changed how he's played as he's lost a little burst. It's allowed him, though, to be a great contributor late in his career.
From the baseline. No good on the shot. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now, here's Kennard. Defense right on him. Batum. McGee on the double team. And Ibaka slams it in.
And for Serge nowadays, most of his offense comes from beyond the arc or at the rim.
And the shot goes in. McGee's got 6 points. Los Angeles leading by 11. Bledsoe with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Passes to man. To into the paint. Here's Batum. Nice move. And it's good on the lane. Batum's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Mann. Another one falls with the Clippers.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Now here's Payne. Guarded by Bledsoe. A 3-ball. Here's McGee. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. McGee's got 8 points in the quarter. Bledsoe for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Booker the pass to Crowder. The shot that time, not on target. 80 that time from Leonard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They double him with Ayton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Clippers leading by 13. Bryant to the hoop. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Crowder. On the wing, Booker. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Paul passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis, he talked with the team. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David. A nice shot by Booker.
And the intelligence Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Defended by Crowder. Poked away. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball.
Foul first. Kawhi Leonard. That's his second.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Down low and stolen by Ayton.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
That's his third personal foul.
Here's Ball to the wing on the left. Ayton up top. Zubac's defending.
An incredible defender. Paul George combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
Outside Leonard. Back to George. Leonard against Booker. Outside for Jackson. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Clippers leading by 9. Defended by Bridges. Inside. Here's Zubac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so he hits both. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Jackson. Ball looking over the floor. Launches it. Stolen by Jackson.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Booker outside. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Up again.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. Some good moment. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA. DA, take it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good story, DA. Thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Uncovered. And that's good for 2. And this door should be a fun one because of the pace these teams play at. It's all about the up-tempo game for them.
Right, transition, fast break, the opportunity to be electric every trip down the floor. I will be surprised if the shot clock gets below 10 once tonight.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Crowder against Giannis. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Shoots over Crowder. Offensive rebound. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Goes back up. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the rejection by Giannis. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. Chris Paul covering. To the middle. They shoot again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Milwaukee, Dante.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. He kicks it to Bridges. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Holiday, the pass to Middleton.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Bridges. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And if you're trying to get the most out of Middleton offensively, put him in catch-and-shoot situations.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor space. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Ayton. Clock at 4. Bridges dishes the ball. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Paul against Holiday. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. Out to the wing. They need this. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. It trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Booker the pass to Paul. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Booker with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Bucks leading by 12. Middleton looking it over. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Middleton's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Crowder, it's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Over Paul. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Booker outside. Inside. Ayton dishes to Paul. Outside Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Double team on Holiday. Middleton on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Suns trail by 15. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Ayton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. The 19-footer is on the money. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul against Holiday. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. For three, Bridges. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Middleton for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Paul surveying the floor. Bridges outside. The three. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Paul.
Well, there's so much confidence in his ability to make range shots. Chris Paul knocks down the three.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Holiday finds Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 14 points for the game.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Right side Crowder. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. Outside Holiday. Offline with his three. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. And that one drops for him.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Passes it to Middleton. Over Bridges. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the layup is good. Middleton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Paul against Holiday. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A three for DiVincenzo. And the last second attempt does not go in. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 16 points and 3 assists. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Ojeleye. Allen is out there with Hill. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Johnson, the pass to Payne. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Payne's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Phoenix. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Suns trail by 11. Shamet finds Payne. Shoots the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Hill with it. Now guarded by Payne. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Allen outside. Outside Hill. Back to Allen. Hill passes to Nora. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the Bucks miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The dish to Kaminsky. Here's Ojale, and down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Dane looking around. Down low, here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Hill. To the inside. Stolen by McGee. There's Shamet. And it's good off the back rim and in. Shamet's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Outside Hill. Pass to Allen. It's back to Hill. Driving to the basket. And Hill throws it down.
But George Hill mixes speed so well, so good at getting into the paint, finishing at the rim.
A minute 50 left to play in the third. Johnson outside. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Inside. Outside Portis on the wing. Hill. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 1:16 left to play in the third. Payne gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Ojale, and that one is hammered home.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Allen against McGee. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Knocked away and stolen by Portis. Nora, the pass to Ojale. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. The pass to Shamet. Over Allen. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And here's Hill for three. Rebound by Johnson. From deep. And they recover it. And it's Payne in the corner. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
That's his first personal foul.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A new lineup here for the Bucks. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Booker. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 7th assist here tonight. To the right side. Now Ayton. Pass to Booker. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Holiday against Paul. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Crowder with the steal. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Holiday against Crowder. Antetokounmpo inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bucks lead by 14. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Such a wide open look.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Paul against Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Back to Booker. Kicks it to Bridges. Pass to Booker. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's DiVincenzo.
That leadership from Lopez wanting to get his guys involved in his passing ability.
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Crowder finds Bridges. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Holiday with it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The putback. Giannis on the floor. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Middleton against Bridges. For Middleton, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ayton finds Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first
It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
So he gets them both. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee and the Clippers starting five. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. And it's Zubats in at the center position. And for the Bucks, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. On the wing, DiVincenzo, defended by George. In the corner, Middleton with it. They get the rebound. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is George. Pass to Zubats. Lopez with the steal. Middleton looking it over. Outside Holiday. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Middleton. And the basket by Jackson.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Jackson against Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. The pass to DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Covered by Giannis. Outside for Jackson. Poked loose. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. Offensive rebound Bucks. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And here's Holiday. Kawhi Leonard getting his three to go. Passes it to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Stolen by Zubats. Leonard against Lopez. Here's Zubats. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice feed, Leonard, with good timing, good ball placement.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by one. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Hey guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Jackson. Back to George. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jackson. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Jackson against Holiday. Jackson passes to Leonard. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Middleton against Leonard. And here's Middleton. Now here's Giannis. Three-pointer. Up again. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Jackson passes to Leonard. Hangs. Crafty move. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Holiday finds Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got 6 points.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Clippers right now, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson at the 1 spot. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the middle. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. DiVincenzo against George. Kicks it out to Leonard. To the paint. Now Zubac. Back to Leonard. Stolen by Middleton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Middleton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lopez with the steal. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. His 3-pointers off the mark. George against DiVincenzo. And George kicks to Jackson. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Down low. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Middleton outside. That's tipped.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Leonard. Misses and the dry spell continues. Bucks leading by 11. Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
You'd love to see Giannis get aggressive like that, ensuring they convert there with a putback jam.
Leonard on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Leonard attacking. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Jackson dishes to Leonard. That three off the mark. And the foul called on Marcus Morris.
Senior.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Bucks ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Jackson against Holiday. Middleton right side. A three for DiVincenzo.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
Jordan. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Holiday finds Middleton. Now DiVincenzo. Holiday with the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. And here's George for three. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And the first... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And that does it for our half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Ojeleye. Allen is out there with Hill. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Allen's shot is off. Clippers trail by 10. Jackson kicks to George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. It's Allen on the wing. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Outside for George. For 3. The offensive rebound. Zubac, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Stolen by George. It's stolen by Hill. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Portis with it. Leonard picks him up. Allen's shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Allen outside. To the inside. Ojeleye kicks to Allen. To the middle. Batum with the steal. Bledsoe looking it over to the paint. The pass to Kennard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Portis, the pass to Ojeleye. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. Ojele's got his second basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Passes it to Kennard. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Intercepted. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Norrell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, Batum. Stolen. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Mora, the pass to Allen. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Batum brings the double team. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
And really a high flyer with those go-go gadget arms. Bledsoe right on top of that shot, making an impact at the defensive end.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Allen against Kennard. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Norrell. To the inside. There's Portis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Outside for Batum. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. From downtown. A rebound by the Bucks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ibaka with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Portis. That shot off. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Batum finds Bledsoe. Batum with the ball. Over Hill. Almost, but it rolls out. Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Portis drains both of them. And here's Kennard. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. Kennard on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Man passes to Ibaka. Great D that time from Middleton. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Bucks leading by 13. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Clippers. Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Jackson against Howard. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
George looking over the floor. Outside Leonard. Six on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Holiday with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Gets it down to single digits.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Passes to Lopez. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Giannis outside. Inside. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George. He kicks to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. And that one, good.
And the powerful frame of Morris. Difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
DiVincenzo against George. Here's Antetokounmpo from the left block. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Leonard has it in the corner. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Holiday with it. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Middleton with it. Leonard picks him up. Leonard against Middleton. 3-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard inside. Guarded by Holiday. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Leonard. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Leonard, the pass to Jackson. Kicks to George. Pass to Zubac. Second shot opportunity. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday against Jackson. Outside Holiday. Middleton against Leonard, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
LA ball.
And the Clippers have possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. From deep, George, it's money from deep.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
LA foul. Reggie Jackson. That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Drew Holiday.
And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, Drew Holiday.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. the 5 for the Clippers. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Not just another game in the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Outside, George. Back to Jackson. Leonard with no one around.
Kawhi Leonard.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Ball passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
And George kicks to Leonard. Jackson has the open look. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Stolen by Zubac. George against Paul. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot. When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. That's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Booker with it. George picks him up. Booker looking around. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Booker against George. Outside for Jackson. Defended by Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Leonard the pass to George. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Pass to Booker. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Swiped away. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with this slam.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Bridges for 3. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Booker outside. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
I tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
Back to George. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. George has got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the pass to Ayton. Bridges against Leonard. From deep three-point range, kept alive.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
George looking around. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Bridges misses. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And George, when you think of players that can turn it on for the playoffs, Kawhi Leonard certainly one of them.
I think Kawhi, because of his history as an NBA champion, understands how different the playoffs are. There's a different level of physicality, a different level of pressure, and you have to be able to rise and meet that moment. And boy, Kawhi has.
Jackson against Paul. From deep. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers leading by 3. George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots at close range.
Zubac against Paul. Ayton, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 7 points for DeAndre Ayton. Jackson against Ayton. Jackson passes to Zubac. Lays it up off the glass. Zubac has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Ball against Jackson. Unloads. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Defended by Crowder. Pass to Zubac. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. On the wing, Booker. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Jackson against Paul. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 7. Right side, George. Pass to Zubac. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back, Kawhi.
Back to George. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. He gets that one. Leonard's got 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ayton kicks the ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Ayton missing. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. George dishes to Jackson. Outside, George. Zubac's in the post. Defended by Paul. The pass to George. The three. And they get it back.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And so we conclude the first half. Clippers ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-4 run. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 13 points, 2 assists. And that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The guard spot filled by Jackson and George. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward position. And it's Zubac's in at the center. Johnson outside with the drive and the rejection by Zubac. Now here is George. Defense is right there. Over to the left wing. It's George on the wing. They get it back. Zubac, the pass to Leonard. That one drops for him. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Payne. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payne's got his first points of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Leonard inside. Johnson's there. The shot by George, wide open. No good from outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
McGee, basket is good. The assist from Johnson. McGee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Outside, George. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. All alone. And they pick up 2. 7 points for Paul George.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Payne looking around. Passes it to Shamet. To the left side wing. Here's McGee. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Ibaka. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Nicholas Batum.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
He hits the second from the line. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Johnson. It's good. Batum's got his first points in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Shamet, and the layup's good off the glass. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Bledsoe taking his time here. Pass to Kennard. To the middle. Batum, good. Batum's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Johnson outside. Back to Payne. There's 53 seconds left in the third. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
To the paint, here's Ibaka. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Ibaka's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Payne passes to McGee. Ball's knocked loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the pass to Mann. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Shamet from 15 feet away and with the rebound.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
It's Ibaka. That time on the assist from Batum. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To the inside, here's Ibaka. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Bledsoe against Paul. Bledsoe kicks to Kennard. Drains the three-pointer. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Crowder dishes to Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Bridges left side. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Can't nail the jumper. Bledsoe against Paul. Passes it to Mann. He feeds it to Ibaka. Bridges with the steal. The shot by Paul. Nobody around. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Right side, Batum. Pass to man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Mikal Bridges picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ties it from 19.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
And it goes down 2 points. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Paul. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
In the game, 2 minutes.
On the clock. To the middle. Tries again.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's man. Defended by Crowder. Jackson passes to George. Zubac controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Paul looking over the floor. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Leonard.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
43 seconds left in the fourth. Booker against George. Fires for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From downtown. No good there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as
1.